Welcome to Sunfire Designs. Today I'm going to be making a mold and I'm going to be trying out a new kind of silicone that I have not tried before. It was recommended to me by my friend Tammy, and I think she heard about it from another person that I know, but I can't remember who. Sorry. But it is this silicone plastique, and it's supposed to have a work time of 15 to 20 minutes. It might be a little bit less than that because my room is really warm. It's 78 degrees in my house, which if you live in 110 degree weather, that's actually pretty cool, but relatively speaking for this, it's not. Anyway, so the instructions are to mix equal parts of A and B. And so I took out 85 grams of A and 85 grams of B, so that I basically divided each one of these in half, and to mix it up. And then you've got a work time of 15 to 20 minutes, and it should be cured in 60 to 75 minutes. What I'm going to use to make my mold besides that is I'm going to use these little stars that are from the Molds and Shapes Angels mold. Not the Angels mold, the Star mold. The Angels mold does not have stars on it, my bad. I have both, and I got them both at the same time. So it's in the star mode and it has like 6 larger stars and then a bunch of little stars in different sizes. So I'm going to be using these 2 sizes. There's also one in between these 2, and then there's one larger, but that one's too big. And whenever I'd make a star ornament, I would pour any extra resin I had in these, so I've got a bajillion little stars to use. So I drew a circle on here. This is a mold, an older mold that I don't use anymore because it's really dull on the inside. So what I've done is, and it's warped, it's not like refreshing it wouldn't do any good. It kind of has bowed up. So what I do is I put it on here and I traced it around the outside so that I would have a reference point for putting my ring of silicone around. This is a lot stickier than the Let's resin. It is sticking to this, it's stuck to this paper, it's stuck to my glove earlier. It's just not as greasy, I guess, is the consistency of the Let's resin. This is less greasy. So I'm gonna mix this up here. Fast forward if you don't want to watch me do this. I'm not planning on pausing. I'm just gonna go and do this as I usually do. I'm thinking this will look really cool with some stars. I haven't seen any that have stars along the edges, at least. Not that I've noticed, or maybe there's some out there, but I haven't seen any. So I thought that would be something a little unique to do besides just flowers, which, you know, I love to do flowers, but I like to do things that are a little different. All right, so I'm gonna roll this out. It seems to be more firm almost than the other one also, than the Let's resin. All right, almost. I need to go a little bit more. And I'm using slightly less of it because I wanted to use half of what I had. Normally I used a total of 200 mils, and this one was 170 mils, so it's a slightly, let's try to scoot some of this over here, slightly less silicone, but I think that's going to be okay because I usually end up having an abundance anyway. All right, so I'm going to take and press the bigger stars in there. And then if I've got room, I will press smaller ones in between. I'm just not sure if I will have room in these or not. But the good thing is I have a little bit of extra work time. And most of these I think are the same size. Some of them might be slightly smaller. It's hard to tell unless I hold each one individually up next to the next one to see if they're all the same size, and I didn't do that before I grabbed them. I kind of eyeballed it. So I'm hoping some of these I did, and both sides are exactly the same amount of shiny. I want these to be the same height going around as best as I can. Probably should have put it in a bowl, but I was trying to have a little more leeway in things. Let's see this one here. I don't know if I'll have enough to have another row. I might only be able to do just one row. Probably could have done this with the regular putty. I want to make sure that it's tall enough so I don't end up overflowing. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be enough room for these, but I can try to stick them at the top, and then, you know, we'll at least get a couple like little points on there maybe, so it's not all plain. We'll see. We shall see. It might end up being like 1.5 stars up. Don't feel like this side is as high, but I think this is also the side that I connected it on, so that's probably why. At the very least, I will have it high enough to cover 1 star. Okay, here we go, one more. Okay. All right. I think I'm gonna that's good. I don't want to play with it too much. I think that's good. Now we will just see how it goes. And yeah, all right, we'll let it cure and then we'll come back when it's done and see how we do. Okay, see you soon. Okay, let's see what we got here. Take all these out. The little ones. Those are sharp. I don't know how I feel about this. Come on. Ooh. Point E. I stuck him in too far. Well, not too far, but you know what I mean. Stuck him in far enough that I have to really try to get him out without stabbing myself. Well, this silicone seemed to work okay. I don't know, what do you think? I'll go ahead and just pour one in there and see what it looks like if I do that. And we'll see what it looks like with actual resin in it. And then we'll come back and decide if we want to try and redo it, or maybe do it and then put like the crystals in those. Oh, I think that would look really cool. Put the crystals in the spots in between. Now I want to go back and do that. I think I'm gonna go back and do that right now. All right, well, I might pour in this one, I might not. I don't know, we'll see how the other one comes out. I will be back. Okay, here is the finished mold. I did not include pouring the mold in the video, sorry. If you want to know how that's done, you can look back on some of my former videos. So this is what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and do a pour in it now, and we will see how that comes out. I will probably put a picture in the thumbnail, and then the video itself will be in a separate video. So thanks so much for being here. I'll see you next time. Bye.